and
Sorry.
and um, that's what got me interested into the technology when you were talking about the opportunity for health, and that's what triggered my interest. I went through a bit of a mental battle. That's why I got in early. So I started patching in January this year, but we're only just launching our business now. We had a bit of a mental wrestle around pastors, and maybe it's a conflict of interest to also share about a health product when we're also in the business of praying for people for healing. But we've realized that it's not either or, but it's both and we've had that revelation. So if anyone's out there kind of thinking that way, just realize that it doesn't have to be either or, it can be both and. You can have a patch and also believe for someone's healing as well. So we got to a place where we were ready to launch, and Andrew and Vanessa were so great to give us their time. Just last week, we launched online, and it was a really fruitful call. And probably the main positives around it is you're getting the people that really do support you and that know you on that call, because this is your family, your friends, people that you connect with that trust you. They're going to come on because they want to support you. And so it's not a hard sell call or anything like that. These people are already cheering for you. That's the idea around an online launch. And so it was an easy platform to, I guess, just slide into and just share your heart, share your why you're doing this, and share how it marries up to your beliefs and vision for your life. And also to give testimony. I guess the good thing about me using the patches since January, I've got almost a year now of story that I can share, and testimony that I can share about what these patches have done for me personally. My wife has just started patching only for just over a week now, and already she's got testimony as well of things that are happening in her body. So the online launch is a great supportive environment because you've got Andrew and Vanessa there cheering you on and really driving that call. But the input that you get to have, you're really making it your own business because you get to share what your heart is, why you're in this. And it's just a great platform to launch into. Then your live launch, which is happening for us this coming Saturday. We're excited about that too, guys.
Yeah, we when we can, we do live launches as well. So we're excited about that. So thank you for sharing, Jeremy. We're excited for where this is going to go, and I love that whole and or
Both end.
both ends. Thank you. Both end. And literally, a pastor in America that's been with us for a while has just, got that revelation in other ways as well. And we're launching him next week in Illinois. So I love seeing that.
And then we wanted to just hear from Tim, who's brand new, like literally ordered his patches, I think, last week, and then was in some of the Perth events live. So, Tim, just being brand new to this whole community, what was it like being in the room in Perth?
Yeah, it was really good. Each meeting sort of got deeper, and like the last one on a Friday night was even deeper still. So it was really good. But while I think of it, I got two of my daughters are in Bali at the moment, and so I was going to send them a link to say, well, this is the info, to say have a look at this. But the question I was going to suggest to that if they weren't clear on it, that to contact you was, do you think that the poor people of Bali could do this business?
It's such a great question. We actually are seeing such wonderful opportunities in a lot of those Asian countries where people come in probably at the core level to start with. They're so connected. They have even online opportunities, and just even seeing it like a business or even that advanced. Andrew, you can speak more into it, but we see it as such a they do have to save up for it, but once they're doing that, not just whether they can reach other people in Bali, it's usually what these people can do online as well. That's quite exciting.
Yeah, we had an organization, a church in Bali for many, many years. I've been there, I think, 20 times. The people there are actually very entrepreneurial. They're more entrepreneurial than you realize. Just like when Vanessa found out when one of the guys was selling her a piece of clothing and telling her that his grandmother slaved over making it. And then she looked at the tag and it said made in China, which was a good joke afterwards when he's like, oh, you got me. They are more industrious than we realize. So, and of course, in every society, you have lower, middle, and upper class. So as you work with, we have some people in Philippines that are saving up that we really want to help. There's always opportunity.
Yeah,
Great.
and Bali's also full of expats, so that's a really exciting just opportunity, even
Yeah.
in general there.
Yeah, so they're there as part of a church. You know, they're doing supporting that. They're helping the people who make a living out of the big tip,
Yeah. Yes. Yep.
the
No,
rubbish tip.
I know, and we're so mindful of what's going on over there, but this, imagine like some people, you buy a community a goat, or you
Yeah.
buy that, you literally see it like an opportunity really to set people up in a small business is what you're doing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So good question.
Okay,
Wouldn't-
thank you.
Thank you. I
Yeah.
love your surname too. Very good French name there, Tim DeBeau. So,
Yeah.
so we're gonna change tack just because of our time now, Vanessa. What do you want to go
Yeah.
into next? Just
We wanted to just talk to everyone about the incentive trip because it's not too late. Andrew and I officially, I think as of today, Hannah, your one more order, have qualified both of us for this all expenses paid incentive trip in April to Bali. So nice Bali, great Bali. But we were just saying, like, this is never ever just about us. Incentive trips are what you
That's
do need
boring.
to do. It's
I love you,
boring.
but we want everybody else to come.
And so we are in such an exciting time in this business that Christmas is not where everything slows down. It's where you're actually around people, a lot of people. And so the incentive trip, we've got a video on it, we've got a tracker for it, but we do just want to highlight where it is on boards. And we're going to ask each and every one of you to print out that incentive tracker. Just the printing out alone, or PDF if you want to fill it out as a PDF because you're amazing and tech savvy, but just that printing out alone, you are going to realize this is absolutely achievable for every single one of you to be with us on a vacation, all expenses paid for.
Absolutely. And we know Bali well. So we know the good Bali, the fun Bali, the cool places. So we're going to have a lot of fun for those who qualify. And as Vanessa's doing that, I just encourage you, even over Christmas, I know certain people are slowing down. Business people, like, they keep going. Like, you have attention of both. For us, this is your business. We want to see you qualify. And this is for this type of business. This is like the best month to build this, and next month are the two best months to build this business. So let's qualify over Christmas. That would be a great idea.
So you're going to find the details on our boards app. And if you are new to the call and weren't on the new brand partners call, we actually have a training from Emma on the boards app, which will be uploaded on all our groups and our Facebook and our WhatsApp. So if you haven't been able to download it, follow her instructions and it should really help you get there. But under the Dream Team, under incentives, conferences, right here under incentive trips, what we have is a tracker that we took off just the USA incentive, and now it's for all our teams in all those different regions. And you can print this off. What I want to highlight to you briefly is those of you that are already manager, you have the chance to already earn points just from holding the rank of manager since October 21. So that's pretty exciting to say every week you are paid as a manager. You can add a point here. You'll actually see what the points are. It's 1 for manager. It's 2 if people have hit ED. Then when you rank up to manager or director, which is very possible, even senior director is entirely possible for every one of you that wants to be in activity, then you're also going to rank up there. Then anyone on team, what I love about this incentive is it's not just what you do, it's how you help others. So if someone comes in at core and they want to upgrade to advanced, you're going to get 2 points when they come in at core. Then you're going to get another 4 points if they upgrade to advanced. And then you're going to get another 8 points if they upgrade to premium. So these, again, it really, incentive trips are all about helping you become a leader. You're leading yourself, you're leading others on a team, and you're leading your own customers essentially in the journey in LifeWave itself. Now, you driving your business via an incentive and pushing people just for points is never, ever what we would ever do. And you know, anyone on our team wouldn't do. But what this does is it incentivizes you and others really to keep letting your business grow. Because every one of these things the company is rewarding, build your business. You staying manager, build your business. You becoming manager and director, build your business. You enrolling people and upgrading them builds your business. So they are incentivizing your business building activities, which is really exciting because you're going to break barriers. You're going to actually learn things in an incentive season. You are going to push yourself in an incentive season, and you develop habits in an incentive season that build your business for the next 12 months, 24 months, and 36 months. So we love incentive seasons. Is the reward incredible? Yes. Is being around these people amazing? Unbelievable. The people we got to meet. But it also gives you good business habits that you just start to lock into. So you've come into the team at a perfect time.
Yeah. And sitting at the beach club with a cocktail and a book and having an hour to yourself is amazing as well. So for the introverts and the extroverts, there's stuff for every one of us.
Hey, yes, we negotiated this last trip we went on that these trips need to be not just full of extroverts and tours. It needs to be downtime and introvert time. Who give us I don't know, put introvert in the chat if you are that person who needs to go on a trip for the downtime. Put it in the chat. And then what about if you are like, no, I want to be out everywhere and with everyone and away on a tour all day. Renee, yeah, and you
get to choose.
That's it, exactly.
And you get to choose. That's what it is. But it is a lot of fun after doing one, which personality-wise, I thought maybe wasn't going to be me. I loved it. It was fantastic because you're around great people. So
yeah, really. All right, so who wants to make a commitment to this trip? Like, who is going to see themselves there, do some business building activity to get themselves there in April? You've got till end of Feb to get all this incentive points growing. Give me a wave, a big wave, and then big wave. And if you're not on, put it in the chat. It's a yes. Yes, Diane. Imagine us.
Do you have a date? Do you have a date for February, Vanessa? Exactly, because we got that wrong last time in the last one. So that would be good to do to make sure. And number two, I would just encourage you, like it's going to end at the end of January, start building like that's your time frame. So then if whatever the extra is the extra to get it over the line. Because if you miss out on like 2 points, you're going to be like devoed. Like, let's be honest. Now that I'm back in Australia, I can say that and everyone understands it. So you're gonna miss out. So the next 6-7 weeks, let's run it. Let's really go 7-8 weeks, whatever it is. We love a good party and we want you there with us. And it will build your business by doing this with your people and encouraging them as well.
Yeah. All right. Just keep talking for 1 second. I'm going to find out when it's on.
And while she's doing that, which is amazing, could you put in the chat? This is no shame. We're all going to run different times. Some of you have just started. Some of you have been around for a while. How many of you who aren't managers yet, could you put in the chat how many people out of your 4 you've found? So let's go. If you found 1, put 1. If you found 2, put 2. If you found 3, put 3. If it's 4, well, if you're 4, you're a manager. So put in the chat. Just it's good for even you to know what number you're up to get to manager. which is all of what this business is built on, is getting to manager, crossing that line, and then moving. Okay, Martin, 2, so you got 2 more to go. Thank you. Who else is in there? What your number is to get to manager. Could be 4 because you just started this. But it'd be good if you're not a manager yet, put your numbers in, because it helps you to go, okay, this is what I've got left. Case of Victoria has got 1. So I don't know if that's 1 started, 3 to go. This is how I'm assuming we're doing this. We still need 4. Okay, Jeremy, you guys have just started, so totally. It's good to know your number. So every day when you wake up, you're like, hey, I need 3 more. I need 2 more. And you're believing for that and finding the right person that you connect with, whether that be, if you're a Christian like us, you're believing, the Lord to bring them on your path, or the universe, whatever you believe, however you're reaching and meeting people. So great. Renee's got 6 people interested. They're waiting till New Year's. Well done. So let's keep working on that. Anyone else want to put their numbers in? Again, this is not it's just to know your numbers. Like any business, you got to know your numbers. So encourage you to keep thinking about that, because it's the one. I'm always thinking every day, the one. Who can I connect with?
All right. So we have till February 21. So we literally right now have, I think that is 3, 4, that's 9, 10 weeks, 9 or 10 weeks left. So this, again, imagine just being manager for a certain amount, put a date when you want to hit manager, and then do a 1 in this, so that in faith, in advance, you're going to have that many points. Write down, those of you that have got customers, brand partners already, put every one of their names in here. And if you got them in by any time after October 21, and even if you got them in before that, put their names here, because you can upgrade them or you can help them rank to manager. So this is where you want to write names, and you start to be strategic in your business for the next 10 weeks.
10 weeks and 3 days.
Amazing.
So honestly, anyone starting from scratch could do that if they're motivated, 100%.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's do it.
Okay, that's awesome. So we're so excited. We want to vacation with you, but we want you to win, and we want you to bring people with you. So one of the things that we've done in the last few days is started to think, and we've got to write it down on paper. Who do we want to be on a holiday with in April? Even friends, like who would we call up and say, do you want to be on, we've told our girls, do you want to be on a vacation with us, all expenses paid in April? Because if you don't work this business, you're not coming. And we can't bring extras. So you know what, this is a great chance to actually lean in and have some fun with it. Have fun though. It's going to feel like fun, and it's going to feel like consistency, but let's put it out to as many people as possible. Cool. So I'm going to come upstairs and see Andrew for our presentations. We're excited. Amanda is actually, Amanda's going to we're going to say hi, and then we're going to talk about right up just to who David is, and then she's going to get into the technology and do her testimony, and then we'll do the back end. So
I'm happy for a night off. That's brilliant.
So why don't you just get inviting a few people while we just take 1 minute to reset our background. And to all of you on tonight, thank you so much for being on. And we're excited for these next few months together and what's really being created by all of you. If you haven't launched yet, book in a launch. We want to get that video to you over Christmas as well. We're just making a disclaimer about those launches too.
Yeah.
We want to video this, but we want to know you're going to do something with the video, because even the hour that we are investing into obviously those launches, we want to know you're going to steward that for you, not just for us, but for you. So we want to ask you to have a list of 20 people ready that you are inviting to that launch. And when they can't come, if they can't come, it's people you're still going to be able to circle back and really send that launch video to. Because again, we don't want a video just sitting in the background for you. We want you to be using it and stewarding it. So let's just get strategic about that as we keep thinking about what you want to do to really get strong.
I love that. And the thing is, when you have those 20, even if none of them can make it, but let's believe a whole bunch can, even if there's only 3 or 4, but then you've got the rest of everybody else to be able to send that to. And that helps you to not freeze and to go into action. And we do see our part of our role here is like if you hired a health coach, like a personal trainer that costs a small fortune these days. You don't want them, that you want to get results. And so for us, we want to help you to get results. And so we're going to push and nudge a little bit and to help you to get into action, because I'm believing within 3 years, for those that are motivated, to be able to build 7-figure incomes within 3 years. Some will do it faster than that. Some may do it a little bit slower than that. But that's what we're trying to do, is we want to help people to get financial freedom of choice, and help a bunch of people get their health back. Because honestly, the testimonies are coming in every day now. We almost have to be careful we don't get desensitized by it, because it's so amazing. So, but which we're not. But it's also the financial freedom that can come with this as this goes across the world at another level. So I want to keep encouraging you, nudging you gently, even over the Christmas break. Keep sharing, have patches on you, be ready to tell people about it and see what happens. All right, I think Vanessa's here. Are you here, Vanessa? I have to turn mine off. Okay, so I don't know if I saw a hand up by Diane before we start. Yep. Yeah, if you just have to go off mute, if you can, that'd be great. Unfortunately, I can't unmute you. Or maybe, but I can. No, I'm not the host. I don't know if you can see that button on the bottom left that says mute. If you tap on that, it should come off. Yeah, we can't hear you. I'm so sorry. Do you want to write it in the chat maybe? And then I can thank you, Diane. I'm so sorry. Pamela, great. 1 Premium in the morning. Great, Pamela. Well done. So yeah, just want to encourage, we're just going to keep nudging, especially over Christmas, as we all want to chill. We have businesses to still build. We want you to enjoy and relax, but we also want to keep, like, this is an opportunity, not even just to make money, but to help people. And so I just saw something on Facebook today, someone who was like a key family when I was a young adult. He's going through health challenges. I'm like, I'm making a call tomorrow. I'm going to tell them about it. I want him to get well. He couldn't make Scotland for the last 2 years. So I want to help them. You are off and running now, Jeremy. That's awesome. Thank you. So we're going to go into the presentation, and some of you will have to go. The rest that can stay, I am switching off and over to Vanessa.
All right. Awesome.
Vanessa, did you see my message?
Okay. I'm going to turn this up. So Amanda, we haven't got our guests in yet. So just before I let them in, right on 7, I will. Do you have a sharing screen? So I'll share my screen, and then will you share yours?
I was going to say, do you want me to just start from the have you got patch screen? Because then it saves flipping between presentations.
Perfect. All right.
Like if you want to jump in, feel free, but then at least it's one presentation start to finish as opposed to flipping.
Amazing. Yeah, we'd love that. So we'll just say hi and then hand it straight over
Intro
to you.
me, and we'll go from there. Yeah.